Yeah, why is it every time I try to start recording, something like this happens? Just kind of wondering. Oh my gosh, welcome. I'm Bolts. This is the third episode in Boltslandia. I would like to welcome you to my world. That was an interesting start. So yeah, let me go ahead and get going on this. Might as well go ahead and keep that footage because that's fun. So the sorting system there where we left off last time is actually all put in minus a few torches and some hoppers. And also while I was building, yeah, Mr. Creeper decided to stop by and blew this door wide open. So it's not even functional. I'm not even going to push that button. It's supposed to function something along the lines of this. And I'm afraid if I push that, that whole thing's going to collapse in on itself. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and grab my hoppers, go grab some redstone torches, and get to work. And in case you're wondering, yes, this is how I am doing it. And that is actually the last torch. So right on, onto the hoppers. This is around the back side of, oops, one extra one. Don't need to be giving up any of them hoppers, man. Those things are not cheap to come by. So we are on our home stretch right here. We just need to take this over around the bend. And the whole hopper chain should be connected. If I could actually place them incorrectly. There we go. And then after that, I've already got the items renamed for what we're looking at. And of course I fell down to the bottom. So there we go. I'm gonna get back to the top. All right, made it back up to the top and just going to finish this last little bit up. What I want to do here is fall down again. Sweet. All right, third time's a charm here. If we could actually crouch and do this properly and get this over with. The last hopper is in place now. Sweet, we are there. Now all I need to do is run through, starting here, and throw in our 4 items like that. And I don't know why that. Look at that. It's kind of. Nope. It's kind of bugging out. So it's kind of strange. But anyways, yeah. So this is my next. The next part is literally just apparently filling up hoppers. That must not have a torch on it. Bet you it doesn't. Well, that's the one good thing about doing this part of it is the fact that if anything does fall through, I know something isn't right. Exactly. It does not have a redstone torch below it. So once you put the redstone torch in there, it will lock this hopper. It hits the stone, which locks that hopper. That's right. So, all right. Well, I'm going to power through these and be done. Now, it really doesn't matter what item you want to rename or even what you want to rename it. I just chose to do loaves of bread because I had so many of them from doing villager trading. Oh, looks like that anvil's out of order. But as long as you have it renamed, then it should be fine, and no items should be able to drop down on top of them while they're in that location, and you're not going to have these items flowing through the system anyways. So that is why you renamed items and just put one in each slot. Then you're good to go. You don't have to worry about any you don't really have to worry about the system breaking down by doing that. So that is why. Okay, I just got done making all the runs all the way around, double-checked everything, and we have all of our hoppers set up now to be able to designate each one of them for whatever item we want. Now, this last hopper right here, I am leaving that completely empty because I want all of the overflow or anything else to actually filter down and to just drop on into these chests over here. And if I happen to have, 7 double chest full of garbage, well, at that point in time, it's time for me to empty it out and take it to the trash or something. So also, if there happens to be overflow of, say, like we have a lot of stone or cobblestone and it overflows, it's going to end up in this chest, and I'll know at that point in time that it's full. So yeah, that was a huge thing to have done. So I just need to basically now name each one of these columns and figure out, where I want every single block to be set. And the real cool thing about it is all I really need is one of those blocks, but I want two, really. That way I can put one here and then one up in the top of the hopper. And that way when those items do flow down, like let's just say for instance this happens to be say the sea lanterns. Well, if I put one sea lantern in there, one right here, as it goes flowing by, it's just going to automatically start filling up that hopper until there's over 41. And once there's more than 41, they'll start dropping down into the bottom. So that's basically how it is all set up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll see what I can do about getting as many of these designated for what I want to do. And then after that, I might need to try to repair this door, and I definitely want to seal some of this stuff off. This is getting really haggard up here. I want that beacon not to be visible from down here. I want to fill that in just like it is on the other side. And then I definitely, at some point in the future, I might not do that right now, but I need to finish off the lighting at the very top. If you notice that this isn't, well, it's opened, but we need to seal that off to make them look the same. The hardest thing about setting the items into the system is to actually figure out where do I want to place them. So I do have quite a bit done. Let me give you guys a quick rundown. Right here we have most of the nether blocks, quartz, and then quartz slabs, and pillars and chiseled, and then over here I've got both of those are ice, and then we ran down the clay, and we're missing one of the clays through there so far. Then I started with some of the prismarine and the sea colors, and then over here I'm just gonna kind of go with some odd blocks. In fact, I think I'm gonna be putting the grass on that one there, and these are gonna change as they go along, because I'm gonna find out which items I actually have a massive surplus of, and some that I don't think I need to have in here, and some that I do think I need that I really don't need. So, such as like over here, I really doubt that I'm going to have this, what is that, chiseled smooth sandstone or whatever it is. So anyways, I think I'm just about done for what I'm going to do with this for right now. And, we will move on to something else. In fact, we probably ought to go ahead and fix this door right here. And once that door's fixed, then we'll see where we're at. So, all right. Well, I'll let you know when all that's done. Okay, I think, oh, right there. That should just about do it. Let's see. Cross your fingers. Yes. All right, cool. We're back in business. Now all I have to do is, of course, cover this stuff up, right? Is to hook up the button to this side, which I've already had that line ran. I just need to finish it off to where it's, kind of over here. But yeah, so we're back in business, man. This is a good thing. Kind of off topic, but do you guys ever do this when you're gathering your quartz and you got to break it? You just kind of pillar up top and then chisel the way down. Also, you know what? This gives it a nice new perspective of just kind of a few buildings in the surrounding areas. But yeah, back to the monotony of harvesting the quartz. I would have to say that going down is so much easier than climbing all the way up. Okay, so I did get the doors fixed, and I have something else to show you. So during the live stream that I just got done doing, we have worked on the doors in this hallway a little bit. We have it enclosed, so none of the redstone's actually being shown through on this side yet. The back side still it is. And I just wanted to show you guys this design that we came up with. And I need to give a shout out to CJ, who is part of the Thunder on Twitch. He is the one who mentioned about the stairs down on this lower part right here, connecting them. The ones down below I added. That was because Invisible kind of was telling me how it was looking. But anyways, just gonna give a couple name drops out to the Thunder out there. Thanks, guys. I do appreciate it. I do like it. Now, to address these doors, I don't necessarily like this design of this door. I'm not sure. I don't like it. So definitely the colors need to change, or the pattern. I don't like the pattern. I'm not a checkerboard fan. And this was just kind of a temporary look anyways, just to kind of seal it up. But you can see all the doors are working. The Mumbo doors are working. In fact, I'm going to make sure I put a link to the 3x3 Mumbo doors in this in the description. So another thing we have here too, I added 2 more redstone lamps up to the top. We need to light this hallway up a little bit better. Now, the transition from this half to this half, we have these, stone bricks there, in the stone brick slabs. I believe what I'm going to do is actually continue this floor all the way through up to this halfway point, and then that floor all the way up to this halfway point too. And that was actually while I was up on top of all those quartz ore, was to gather the quartz, which if you see, we got quite a, we got a little bit of nether quartz. So that way we can finish off the flooring and actually have these lights transition through to give us enough lighting to where we don't have any mob spawning, and we're just trying to mob proof this out now. So, all right, well, get to work. I really do love this floor design. This design is based off of a design that I had watched. Oops, I don't even know why I'm doing that right there. Welsknight, he's another hermit. A lot of the people I reference are from Hermitcraft. But yeah, so I was watching an episode one day, or maybe it was a live stream, and he was doing this floor design, but it wasn't with these blocks. It was actually with a different set. So if this looks kind of familiar to you, that is probably why. But yeah, like I said, it's it's just so easy to do. It's stairs running back to back, redstone lamps next to them or in front of them, and then half slabs in the middle. And it just has a nice feel, nice flow. Even if you drop items and they fall down like that, you can pick them back up, and there's no little hippity hoppities as you're trying to walk past all of this stuff. And that should do it for the flooring. In fact, I can probably be taking out all of these torches as well. But before I do that, let me just go ahead and explain what I did. Across the floor right here, you're going to have to ignore the chest for right now. But we have those stone brick slabs. They kind of match the top and the transition between one room to the next. And then I do definitely have the redstone lamps there as well as there. So everything is turning out fairly well for the symmetry part of it. So let me get these torches out, and we'll see what else we can kind of wrap up for the day. Oh, apparently I missed a couple, because that happens. So let's oh my goodness, let's just get rid of that for right now. I know I have a mushroom in there I probably could have gotten rid of before the coal, but I'll actually pick that back up as soon as I finishing up. Here I was thinking I was done. Look at that. I walked right past it, not even looking at it. I'm sure you guys probably noticed. Let me know down in the comments if you actually saw that before I did. Okay, let me jump down here real quick. Let's take a look at what we have. So I went ahead and boxed that in right there. I kind of like it. I like the little grooves in there. It gives it a little extra character. They don't stand out too much, but that's okay. I really wasn't wanting to draw major attention to that. And then let's take a look at this other side too. And it looks like this side looks a little different, and I'm gonna have to figure out why. Oh my goodness, I don't know. I like that though too. Yeah, I definitely like that one better. And that should just about do it. That is it. Now both sides are looking the same, and I'll tell you what, I'm really happy with how that kind of turned out. Besides the little floating blocks, those will despawn here in a little while. Let's compare them real quick. So everything is, like I said, symmetrical. That's what I'm going for. I'm also going for that negative effect of not negative as in a feeling of negative. I'm meaning if you were looking through a negative photo. The old photo negatives, and so everything is opposite of over there and over here. Now, man, I'll tell you what, I'm really happy with that. I do have to do some work along the top, but we're gonna save that for another time. And we're also gonna have to do the both sides for the exits. That's things to work on. Same thing with both of these doors. I'm gonna have to try to figure out what we really want to do with those, but man, I'm really pleased with what the outcome of today's progress is. So that's all the time I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, hit that like, man. Those likes really help out. And you know what, always leave a comment down below. I read each and every single one of those. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. On that note, Bolts out.